Like I wasn't picking my nose.
It was just like wet cake to me.
That makes me laugh so much.
I would love to. You know, you kind of you do a couple roles and you get cast, and I love doing those. You know, whether it's a big broad comedy for kids, and it's kind of if it lands and it does okay, you get like that's what they expect from you, and you kind of go down that road. So this was a nice departure for me in a way that it's still comedy, it's romantic comedy, but I'm not the source so much of the comedy. I love that I could be in a movie that's real and portray a character that in my real life I would look up to and want to be like. I mean, I really love this guy. So it was like it's my favorite movie that I've done, and because of the cast around me and the crew that we worked with, so it all just came together, and man, I love it. And I hope everybody gets to see it and enjoys it.
When you have writers like Kevin and Daniel and Chuck and their brothers who put together Solo Mio in the draft form, and then you read it, and then you get sent a second, you read that. It just kept getting better and better. And then when we started to film, because it was so good already, it was just a ad lib fun fest. And when you have Chuck and Daniel directing this thing, who the great directors, acting is about listening. You can't just say your lines, or no, it's about listening and reacting. That's from the inside out. I'm from an inside out kind of guy. And when you do that and you have that, yes, you have the script, but then you just play the scenes, especially in comedy, because you don't want to try and be funny, because then you're done. You have to feel all that stuff. And Julian, you mentioned his one-liners or his facial expressions. I didn't plan any of that. I really didn't. All those stupid faces that I make, I don't remember doing any of them. But I was obviously feeling Jules and feeling Julian. And so if you do that, then no matter how big or small you are, it's going to resonate with the audience, I think. Right.
Yeah. And it was written for Kim. So the writers, Pat and John, and Kevin had Kim's voice in mind the entire time.
Sorry about
from the
that.
beginning, from day one, page one of the script.
So I met Pope Leo last summer, which was after the filming process, because I was in Italy filming season 6 of The Chosen. The year before, we were filming Solo Mio. And then the year before, or 2 years before that, I had met Pope Francis. I was just happy to wear shoes, like closed-toed shoes that and be in the 21st century and in a car and like doing stuff that's just different. It's a nice change of pace for me, and also to feel like I don't have to carry so much weight into the role. It was just the best kind of change for me as an actor, and that's kind of how I hope to continue long after The Chosen, to just get to play a variety of roles and tell different stories and still keep my own moral center and who I am intact throughout the storytelling process, and to bring myself to the roles in however I can.
We don't have enough time. Like it's literally everything they do. It's the bread. It's the pasta, the textures of it, the coffee. You know what I'm saying? The espresso, the tiramisu. Like I don't like tiramisu. I never liked it here. It was just like wet cake to me, and eating it there, it was like, I don't know if it's everything around you that helps you with the sensation of it. But it was incredible. And I mean, everything you've heard about it, like, oh, it's the best of food. No, it's so true. It's just so good. And if you can, I would recommend to anybody to spend some time there.
Yeah, I would say the Trevi Fountain is beautiful, but how often do you get to see it with nobody around? I mean, it was an incredible opportunity for the cast and crew to shut down the Trevi Fountain for a couple hours, and we just got to sit there and enjoy its beauty. And again, we were pinching ourselves. We keep saying it, but it really was a dream project, and every location was more and more beautiful than the next. and anywhere you pointed the camera, it was incredible. And so when you had these incredible actors, Kim Coates, Allison Hannigan, Julie Serta, Julianne Emery, Jonathan Rumi, Nicole Grimaldo, and you got Kevin James.
Yeah.
We would just point the camera anywhere. It was amazing because the characters were there. We felt like we were on a journey as filmmakers. I think just every day was insane. I mean, it was crazy because we were in these.
It's a big motion picture. This is no joke. It took a lot of money to do this and pull it off, and to give Chuck and Daniel the reins with Kevin, obviously, and then us filling in every day.
Every day was crazy.
It was like crazy.
It was like pinch me moments during the day.
We have our Winnebagos in these incredible Rome cobblestone, could barely get around streets. We're at the Trevi Fountain, we're at the Spanish Steps. That's no joke to shut that down early in the morning. But we got real lucky, bro. We had some really good karma with the weather, with the casting, with Nicole, finding her in Italy. Trevi Fountain, bro. We're there. Yeah, there's a couple of lines, but then Chuck would go make it up. And Allison Hannigan, we did this one take, and it made it in the movie where we're taking a selfie of each other, and she goes, "What are you doing?" I go, "I'm smiling." She goes, "No, don't do that." Like, and my facial expression was so real. Like, what's wrong with the smile? Like, you know what? And that she just made that up. Well, don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't picking my nose.
It was
I wasn't eating a hot dog. I was just smiling. Don't do that.
a glimpse into the
A
relationship.
glimpse into the relationship.
I mean, we were, every day we were pinching ourselves, just like, who are we? I can't believe we're here right now. It's just insane. My brother, Pat, who was one of the writers on the film, this is our second film, my brothers and I think we both have like the same, vision, the same goal. We can kind of think, we kind of know what each other's thinking, without having to say it. But of course, we're brothers. So there's times where we disagree on things, but we're always very conscious of not, like, if we do have a disagreement, we're never going to disagree in front of everybody. We'll do it quietly.
We never saw anything like we were just like, there's 8 of them. They all get along. Like, how is that possible? Like, is that real? Is this a staged family? Like, it's a farce. Yeah. Somebody's pulling our leg, but no. And because they're a family unit kind of making this movie together, we automatically felt like part of that family. And we truly were. I mean, it sounds cliche when you hear people say it, but we truly were a family, like sharing meals, as Dan said, and just enjoying each other's company and taking in the scenery and everything that Italy had to offer.
And my brother Chuck looks at me and goes, "No, this is it. Like, this is the peak. Like, we're not getting any better than this."
You peaked.
I mean, it's insane. You get to work with guys like this, and like, everyone's having so much fun. And then it's like, you call cut, you wrap for the day. We go out to have dinner. We're having pasta and wine like every single day.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, it really was a dream come true.
Yeah, I was butchering things, and I was working off an app for a while, and then I went over to Italy Made Easy, which is a website. They taught me. They Manu is the guy's name there. He teaches. He's been teaching me now, so I'm learning more and more. There's so many dialects, and even within Italy, it's different and it's tough. So it's like they know right away if you don't know how you do. But they're so sweet, and the fact that you're trying, it's a beautiful language. Not when I speak it necessarily, but it really is. And it was fun. And by the end of it, you get better with it for sure. You think you do, and you're speaking it much more. But again, it's the people there that make it so great. It was just an incredible event for all of us.
Have to stay. Hopefully meet Julian and Neil.
Oh, I'm definitely staying. I mean, I'm definitely spending that money on my sorrow or my grief or watching sports, watching Italy. Did they make the World Cup? Are we in the World Cup? Italy. I love Italy.
I mean, I think you got to stay.
You got to stay. I mean, what's the point? What's the point of just giving all that up?
So when Sandler says, go, we go. I'm always looking forward to it. And I'm like, please. But I think I'm expecting some good things coming. I don't know anything, but I always wait for that call, and I'm there for him.